Hi, Ken Ferguson here. I'm in the northern suburbs of Atlanta. My company is Berkshire Executive Search. My specialty is IT leaders in mid-market companies from 250 million to $5 billion, commercial and industrial, no government or education. And I got into recruiting. The reason I'm in recruiting actually is I was recruited by a recruiter many years ago, about 37 years ago, from my position at IBM Canada. I was a technical person, a systems engineer, got recruited into a large national firm that specialized in IT people at that time. So essentially was recruited into recruiting by a recruiter. So my biggest challenge, obviously, as a sole proprietor and sole practitioner, is that when I'm doing searches, I don't have any time to do business development. I do the whole search myself, every aspect, the research, the pre-qualification, the interviewing, the resume writing, the presentation, every step of the process I do personally, and including the business development. And so obviously when I'm involved in a search, that's very dedicated, as you all know, a very labor intensive process to weed through all the prospective candidates and narrow it down to come up with a short list to present to the client. Usually takes 4 to 6 weeks of effort. And for that time, I'm completely buried in the search. So you end up with a roller coaster scenario, because where's the next search when that one's done, if you have been neglecting your business development? So that's been my biggest challenge. So I was really interested in working with, when I discovered Donnie, to work with him to figure out ways to automate the inbound marketing, so that I could kind of set some systems up, put them in place, and have those generate leads for me to pursue. And so basically automate the biz dev part of it. And so working with Donnie just has been phenomenal for a couple of reasons. One is that the main thing that I've been able to do is really expand my network of CIOs around the country. This is typically my client. And Donnie has had some just tools and systems and automation things that I had no idea existed, that have enabled me to automate that process of outreach, initial contact, nurturing those contacts, and has increased my contact base of CIOs, potential clients in my target market, by 1,200 people in just a couple of months. So it's been interesting working with him that way. And that's what I was attempting to do. And of course, we continue that process. We've got a number of other steps that we're doing to continue that outreach. And I guess the most surprising thing in working with Donnie has been the depth of what he knows about this type of marketing, and the number of tools that are out there that he knows about, gets you set up with, gets you using, and the depth to which he knows those tools to tell you exactly how they work. I guess the other thing that I was really surprised by, and I think is just a testament to Donnie's nature, is the course that he has on Kajabi that walks you through his entire system is incredibly detailed, very long, lots and lots of steps and walks you through each one of them, pre-written scripts. And I was really surprised by how much effort Donnie has put into his whole program. And it just is really, all the building blocks are there. You just have to cut and paste essentially to execute on the plan. And I guess the thing about Donnie, aside from the program and sort of the systems that he's put in place and all these tools that he shares with you and gets you set up on, I think aside from that, it's all about Donnie's personality, really, because I have found him to be a tremendous mentor. He's a natural coach, and just his personality, his nature, extremely high integrity. When he says he's going to do something, he does it. Very responsive. There's no waiting. So, when he says he's going to call you at a certain time, he calls you at that time to the minute. So, I think Donnie just has a tremendous character behind him, so his sincerity comes through. He really is all about helping other people. And I don't think once you get to know Donnie, that's very, very clear. So I've found that Donnie's become more than just a mentor. He's also become a friend. Now, as far as yourself getting involved, highly recommend that you do it. And the thing is, the sooner you start, obviously, I wish I had started this 5 years ago, because I've been struggling with this biz dev piece in between searches. I just been letting it lag. I used to have a newsletter that I would send to my database, and it would be 8 months would go by and they would never hear from me. And of course, when people don't hear from you for 8 months, they naturally forget about you. And in our business, it's all about being top of mind when that need happens. When somebody resigns, retires, gets hit by a bus, you want to be the first solution that hiring manager thinks about. So there you go, and good luck in your recruiting. Take care.